Hey folks, Ben here, New London Farm. So some of the questions we get, because we're in fescue country here in Virginia, a lot of fescue, and does fescue affect the animals? Sure it does, right? Because the endophyte that's in the fescue, and so you can get some fescue toxicity. One of the things that we try to do to limit the toxicity is to allow them to graze it very tall, and in grazing it very tall, there's more energy towards the top of that plant, along with less of the endophyte, because the endophyte is going to stay closer to the soil because it's a fungus, right? So now we do get questions in addition with this endophyte, the seed heads, right? The seed heads here, that's what has a lot of the endophyte, a lot of um, the endophyte that can cause the toxiosis. I'm not as much concerned about that because cattle will nibble at the tops, but they're not eating every single top of the grass seed plant. They're usually going after the leaf. So if they get some of the seed, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. What we don't want is to eat or them to mow down the grass plant all the way down to the ground, especially the fescue plant, because that's where most of the endophyte is in the early stages of the grass plant. As that grass plant matures, typically the endophyte is less, has less of it, or maybe less impact on the cattle, because there's less endophyte at the top of the leaf. So we really trying to graze tall grass, and I know it looks crazy on this side right here, but when you graze tall grass, cattle are taking the top half of the plant, and they're not getting down to the soil where all the parasites and bacteria are, and it's just overall, for overall health purposes, way better. Anyway, be sure to like us on Facebook. Check us out at newlondonfarm.com. Subscribe to our email newsletter.